This is Big Talk with your boy DJ Biggs, and I got, you know what, a lot of people don't know this, Joe. A lot of people don't know this, that we are cousins. Blood cousins. We are two sisters' children. So for everybody that don't know that, this is my cousin, and he is on the inaugural episode of Big Talk with DJ Biggs. Look, we was just talking about something. We was talking about how P. Diddy just gave back all of the masters to his artists from back in the day. Because I know this has been something that Mace been talking about forever. On his podcast with Cameron. So you know he has really been challenging Puffy to be able to give back those masters, and I'm happy to hear that he gave them back. You know, real talk. Because I think after 7 years, it's 25
I just say about 25
years. Yeah. I think it automatically goes back to the artist anyway. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. I wonder, is that the reason he getting it back, or he just getting it back on his own?
I don't think he can. I don't think he's giving it back on his own.
Because they said him by doing that, he giving away millions and millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
112, Mace.
112. Faith Evans.
Total.
Faith. Well, I mean, I guess he could give Biggie's towards B.I.G. things back to some of his kids. I know his kids got to be grown by now. I'm pretty sure.
I think it's going back to the estate.
It's going back to the estate.
But this is the question: do Black Rob and what's the other one name? Whoa, what's the one name? Whoa. Black Rob.
Black Rob.
Did Black Rob do Whoa?
Yeah, that's Black Rob. Whoa.
Well, which one? Take this money. Ain't this money?
Because he is a Muslim now. I can't think.
Not Loon. G-Dep. But you say Loon, but you talking about Loon?
G-Dep. Yeah. Okay. That's what's up. Yeah. Well, okay. So this is gonna be something that I ask everybody that comes on the podcast.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me your top 5.
Oh man,
your top 5 rappers of all time. Come on with it.
Really?
Cause look, cause I'm gonna say it like this.
You should have prepared me for that one.
I should. Look. Real talk though. My top 5.
Yeah, let me hear you.
Doesn't have Pac and Biggie in it. You know, I'm old school.
Yeah,
I'm old school.
Yeah.
So my top 5 is Cube.
Yeah.
Rakim, Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
KRS-One and LL Cool J. Okay. Because I feel like, how can you not consider them? You know, they might not be the best lyricists out of it, but they are basically the foundation. You know, for you not to mention them and not mention Melly Mel, and I don't have no new school rappers in my top 10.
And for everybody that heard his list, didn't hear nobody from the South, is because when he came up listening to hip hop, the South wasn't doing that yet.
Nah, South wasn't doing that.
So that's why y'all ain't nobody from the South.
Right, real talk.
But I got to start out with the South, and it's 8Ball and MJG.
Oh, that's good.
So that's 2.
That's 2.
Oh man, I got to throw Pac in there. You know, when I came with Pac,
Pac was getting really hot.
Pac almost raised us.
Right.
8Ball and MJG, Tupac. Oh man, top 5.
Take your time.
Top 5.
I mean, just think about the Mount Rushmore. Would Outkast be in there? T.I.?
No, I love all them though.
UGK?
Dang.
I mean, it's so many, man.
That's what I'm saying.
About the South. Man. You know, you talking about the South. You talking about UGK.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna throw UGK, both of them in there too.
So would you?
They gonna make it 4.
So would you put? You said you already said Scarface.
No, I ain't say Face. Man, I came up on Face too though.
Came up on Face, cause you know what? You
put me on that.
No.
Kinda so.
You the person that got me hooked on 8Ball MJG, cause you was just talking about 8Ball MJG, and then you started sounding like it whenever you was rapping. You was sounding just like 8Ball.
And that's the crazy part, cause I couldn't hear it, but everybody else could hear it. But they would say I didn't rap like him, but my voice was like him.
Right.
And I'm like, how do I sound like the person that I grew up listening to?
I
never understood that. I never understood that. But yeah.
So that's your top 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Scarface on there for
So
sure.
so I did this on social media the other day. I was talking about I said, I'm trying to basically see how I said it. Yeah. Oh, okay. I said, who are out of Eazy-E, Silk the Shocker, and MC Hammer, who is the worst rapper out of those three? And I mean, it was a lot of people that were saying other people, but Silk the Shocker, man.
And I was joking when I said Daz Effects. I know they lyrical. I know. I was just joking.
Daz Effects lyrical.
I know. Shout out to Daz Effects. I know y'all still out there somewhere.
Shout out to him.
But dang, man. To me, Silk went hard, man. Silk went hard to me. And Easy, even though he didn't write it, I like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, that was a club banger, though. That was a club banger. That was a club banger because I was playing that. I was playing that. That was in my playlist when I was DJing. When I was DJing, that was most definitely in my playlist.
So you said Eazy-E.
Eazy-E, Hammer.
You see,
Hammer wasn't okay. He wasn't really a rapper. He was more or less an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? But I had to throw him in the mix. No, I could have basically threw Vanilla Ice in there. It's a whole lot of people I could have threw in there, but I was just trying to have fun and just throw the whole three in there.
But out of them, I'm gonna say Hammer.
Out of those three, he was probably the worst.
Silk was better than Hammer, man. Y'all know Silk was better than Hammer. Ain't no way y'all gonna say Hammer is better than Silk the Shocker.
Right.
Silk got some jams, man.
Yeah, he has some jams.
He just had a funny way of rapping.
He has some jams. Well, I know me and you both are San Francisco 49ers.
For sure.
So, what do you think about this Trey Lance thing, man?
I don't know, man. We just gonna. I was happy for getting them, and then we got rid of them. I'm just gonna. I hope they got something in store for us. Something good, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we should have kept him. I ain't gonna
Yeah, but I mean, I understand.
What trade that we got him in? What it was?
We got him we jumped up.
Yeah.
From number 12
to the third.
The third pick, and we had to give up 3 first-round picks
to get him
in order to get him.
And then got rid of him.
And then on top of that, for the years that he had been there, we gave him $27 million.
Oh, man.
So, Dallas, I mean, you couldn't have a third string, quarterback making what? I think he was due like $7, $8, $9 million next year. So Dallas ended up having to pick up because he had a roster for completing fall training, which was 940,000. So Dallas had to pick that up, the remainder of that up.
So they had to pay that.
Yeah, Dallas had to pay because only thing we got from Dallas was we traded Trey Lance and we got a 4th round pick, but we basically erased that debt. Dallas picked that debt, so Dallas is going to end up having to pay that 940,000.
Okay.
So, and then I think next year he's due like 8 or 9 million. So you can't have a third string quarterback on your team making $9 million. He's
sitting on the bench getting millions.
Yeah, getting millions. Sitting there on the bench. I mean, he only played 4 games. And made $27 million in 4 games. So that right there is crazy by itself. But I mean, I wish him well. I mean, he's a good kid. He did improve from what all I'm hearing. That he did improve this year, but he just wasn't making decisions. He was, pump. When they get the pump faking and they're not sure about his release, and then Shanahan offense is basically about timing. And then if you pumping and you second guess yourself, you miss your window for a pass. So that's something that Brock Purdy is real good at. He's good at making decisions. So I mean, I hope everything works out good for both sides, because I'm live or die San Francisco. Everybody always asks me why am I such a San Francisco 49ers fan.
I want to know that too.
Okay, so our Uncle Jimmy.
Yeah.
It was back when Marino was a rookie.
Yeah.
And they was playing in the Super Bowl. I think San Francisco was like real underdogs that year.
Yeah.
Because Miami had Dan Marino, they had Mark Duper, they had Mark Clayton, and Dan Marino was slanging the ball all over the field. I think it was like 1981, 1980, something like that. So anyway, we was watching the game, and I was a little kid, so we was watching the previews, and they was just talking about what all, if San Francisco did this and San Francisco did that, they could actually beat Miami.
Yeah.
So right before the Super Bowl came in, the power went out.
What?
The power just went completely out. I don't know if it was just on our block or was it the whole city. I was a little kid, so I don't even know.
Y'all was on MLK or?
No, we was up on 30th. We was up on 30th Avenue.
Okay.
So, me and you both know that Uncle Jimmy was a welder. So he had like a power generator in the back of his truck. So he crunked the truck up and ran the stitching cord from the truck all the way up into the television set. So we was able to watch the game. And since then, San Francisco won the game, and I think Roger Craig ended up being Super Bowl MVP, and that's one of the things they was talking about in the pregame show, that if Roger Craig did this and Roger Craig did that, they was going to be able to, be victorious. But that's how I became a San Francisco 49ers fan. I've been a fan ever since. So how did you become a fan? Just us talking about it? Because, everybody that don't know, his rap name is Joe Montana. It's Joe Montana.
I ain't losing slag grandma.
Right.
She loved Joe Montana. And when we used to go down the little field and throw, she used to say, Joe, go down there and throw that ball like Joe Montana. Oh. And that just stuck with me.
You never told me that story.
It just stuck with me. There's another way I got Joe Montana too, but that's one way.
Okay, that's one way.
She was like, throw it like Joe Montana. It just stuck with me. Joe Montana. I'm already Joe.
Right.
Joe Montana.
Okay.
And I've been 49, and I'm from the 80s. I grew up in the 80s, so 49 was the team. So
that definitely was the team. I mean, in our neighborhood, you was either a San Francisco 49er fan, or you was a Dallas Cowboy fan, or a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Or maybe a Saints fan. You was a Saints fan. So. So anyway, since this is my first time, we just trying to get out some of the bugs, and this is something that I'm not going to do every week. Yeah. But I'm most definitely going to do it on game days whenever we talk about, San Francisco or anything. And music has played a big part in my life, has played a big part in your life.
Saved our lives.
I mean, it basically saved our lives. I remember you coming over to the house, we would record, and that kept us out the street. So we just kind of just build on. You was in radio for 20 years or something? 10, 15?
It felt like 20. It was about 8.
About 8 years?
Yeah, about 8.
Okay, and we both just been really into music. So we'll get on here sometimes and we'll talk about music. We'll talk about current events. Yeah. Well, who you like now, rapping? Who you like rapping around? Some of the new school artists. Who you like?
I'm more like, I be on like the underground, like Payroll Giovanni out of Detroit.
Okay.
50 Rich out of Oakland, California.
Okay.
And then I listen to R&B, old school R&B,
like that's me.
Like Alexander O'Neal, like you posted the other day, like I like Alexander O'Neal, Renee and Angela.
Yes. Man.
They got some hits.
Oh, you bringing back memories right there.
The Manhattans. Okay. I be on like the old school. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I be on that Afro. What it? Afro
beats.
I be on that. Burna Boy. Yeah, I'm on that.
He's so fire.
Yeah, he the truth.
I actually seen him. He actually came to the hotel we was at when I was in Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
And I think I've seen him in the Bahamas too.
Oh, okay.
If I'm not mistaken, but he's been out a long time. He just really just caught fire. Yeah. He's been out a long time. Yeah. Oh no, this probably gonna surprise you, but I like Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, he the truth.
I actually like Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil Uzi the truth.
I think a lot of my production would fit Lil Uzi.
Man, I think I told you that.
Yes. I think a lot of my production would fit Lil Uzi Vert because I love to mix hip hop and techno together and heavy metal and punk rock, together. That blend, some fusion of those different sounds.
That's that arena music.
Yeah, arena music.
Arena music. That ain't no club. That's arena music.
Right. Because I actually had a whole mixtape beat tape that had nothing but arena music on it. And
you saying that arena music?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Damn.
yeah, it's arena music on it.
crazy.
And I tried to pitch it. I'm not gonna say the person's name. I tried to pitch it.
Yeah.
And I pitched him a few songs, and he didn't really pick any of them.
Yeah.
He really picked the traditional hip hop,
808s.
trap beat 808. You know what I'm saying? I just think you cheating music when you just putting hi hats, 808s, and some type of synth sound together and just making it twist and turn and all that. You know, it's no producer is really just doing music, just sitting there. Everybody just want to use loops.
Yeah.
Everybody just want to use 808s. It's okay to get into your bag sometime and pick a melodic sample and put some hip hop, real true hip hop drums. Some stuff don't even have to have hi-hats. They can just have percussions on it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to just do that. I mean, sometimes you have to be. That is my beef with rap right now, with hip hop right now. That no one is being organic and nobody is being different. Everybody want to do the exact same thing. And I am totally against that. Now, I'm not hating.
Yeah.
I'm not hating.
You're speaking your truth.
I'm just trying to speak
Your
the
truth
truth.
is your truth.
You know, I'm not hating on the new school because
we can't
the soul. My mom and them couldn't understand rap music when it first come out. They didn't understand rap music come out, so I know this is just an evolution of hip hop. I'm not hating on it. I'm like Dr. Dre. I'm like Dr. Dre. I ain't nobody granddaddy. I ain't trying to be. I'm not trying to be nobody granddaddy. But some of it I like, some of it I don't like, and most of it because it's not different. Everything is sound the same.
My thing is, our generation, we were more like hustling. The generation of music was more like crunk and hustling.
Right.
These days is more like killing and drill.
Like
crazy. Man,
that's crazy.
I mean, it be jamming. I ain't gonna lie, it be jamming. But it like where it gonna lead you to, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather we get back to the talking about building and not just so much hustling, but building, you know, like generational wealth.
Generational wealth?
Yeah, more like that.
Because Lauryn Hill said one time, and this is like one of my favorite quotes, if music don't uplift, then it's useless. It's useless. It's supposed to. Because just think back to a song. You could take any song. I know where I was when I first heard Gin and Juice.
For sure.
I know exactly where I was. It was me and my friend Anthony Richardson and my friend Gary Johnson. We were sitting in the front of my mama's house, and I had the radio up. And shout out to Michael Kimbrough.
He was on 25th.
Right, when we was on 25th, he would come out, turn that music.
Oh, for real?
Man, we had the 8-ball. We had the 8-ball out there drinking pass. You know how we used to drink beer and pass the 40?
Dude, back when you had the Jeep.
That's when I had the Samurai Suzuki Jeep. Sure. And we was standing outside and I had that Doggy Style album, man. And I was bumping that album, man. When that came out, oh, man. But, you know, it's no classic songs. A song will come out one day and it'll be old the next, you know, because you have a small window. And I follow social media for that because there's so much information. It's so much information out there. Look, we don't even talk about the boat fight in Montgomery no more. It's over with. Yeah. And that lasted, what, a good week? Maybe 2 at the most?
Everybody's attention span is 1 second.
Short.
It's 1 second.
It's so short. So short.
We on to something else.
Right, exactly. Because I can remember when songs was 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Now look at they 2 minutes, barely 2 minutes now.
And ain't nobody putting like 10 songs on the CD.
Ain't nobody doing albums.
They doing EPs and
singles. They doing EPs. Because the attention span, why put all that money into an effort into an album? That's why I'm totally in love with Killer Mike album.
Oh, it is true. Shout out to you, Killer Mike.
Man, shout out Killer Mike.
I heard he spent a lot of money on that album.
He spent $500,000
for sure
on that album. 500, and I think he said that he had budgeted $200,000.
What?
But it was going so well, but it took 5 years to make it.
But my thing is, he's spending that on the marketing, promotion, the engineering, the beats. What is that?
I know he told me. I mean, not told me. I know he said in an interview that he had 7 engineers.
Oh, yeah, he spent some money.
So he spent some money.
Oh,
he spent a lot of money. How many tracks?
It was worth it. It was worth it.
How many tracks on that? I think it's 10, 11.
I can't remember.
So what's your favorite song off that album?
You just put me on the spot. The one with Future and 3000.
Oh,
it was so different. It was so different.
Yeah, it was real different.
It sounded like the old ATL.
Yeah,
it sounded like the old ATL.
But it was still had a little electronic feel to it. It had a little electronic feel. I would say mine would either be My Mama Dead.
Yeah.
Or I like the Space. I can't remember. I know who on it.
Yeah.
Currency and 2 Chainz is on it. I love that production on it. I don't know who produced that. No, I know who did it. It was Honorable C Note. He did the truth. Because I remember the first time I heard about Honorable C Note. What's his name? Bolo. Bolo was talking about it on his podcast.
Bolo from Alabama?
Yeah, Bolo from Alabama. Shout out Bolo.
Shout out to
I got
Bolo.
a whole lot of tips from you, Bolo. But yeah, that was the first time I heard of Honorable C Note, and then the next time I heard from him, he was doing a Rhythm Roulette.
Oh, okay.
He did Rhythm Roulette, and then I saw how he got down, how he cooked up. Yeah. So I've been a fan of his ever since.
Yeah, he the truth.
Yeah, he the truth. So what's going on? Going on? I mean, what else going on with you? What you got playing? I know you got something playing.
Oh man, there's so much I want to do. I'm doing my own podcast.
Right.
I supposed to been done it.
Right.
10 years ago, man.
I know. I know your brother.
Yeah.
My cousin Lathan Watson.
Yeah.
I know he is on a trip whenever he see this. Cause he told me 2 days ago, he said, man, y'all ain't gonna do nothing.
He told me the same thing.
Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. So
he told me the same thing.
I'm gonna make sure I send this to him.
And you know what? He the one been motivating me for years. He's always tell me something like that because he know he gonna make me gonna do something.
He has been ride or die with both of us.
Yeah, for sure.
Forever. So shout out Lako. Shout out Lako.
Shout out.
Well, we're going to wrap it up this time. I know I said I wasn't going to do it too long. We just want to chew the fat a little bit. And I'm going to at least try to get, at least one of these a week.
Yeah.
At least one of these a week. And then we kind of just flow through it right now, just trying to get some mechanics out the way, trying to do a little test on it and everything. So I'm going to have you back, hopefully way before you put out your podcast.
For sure.
All right, we're signing out for now, and we going to holler at you next week. Peace out.
Peace.